Okay, is it back? Did it come back? It might be back. I don't know. Oh my gosh. RIP internet. Yeah. That lady complained about the chickens and they had to get rid of them. She should call the ISP and complain that it doesn't work well enough. Who knows if that lady even uses the internet? She's old. Old and cranky. We back? Okay. Alright. Okay, let's see. We'd gotten together with best writers, okay, and then they fell. Okay. I don't even know where it cut off, but Crash kept his cycle steady while mine skidded wildly out of control at 95 miles an hour. My motorcycle threw me, and my momentum set me scuttering along the tarmac for more than 25 yards on my face. Saw the end of page 17. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay, we got some add things there. Alright. No, wait, we good? Okay. I'd been in the Oh, that's a hospital. So he said HC. Spittle. I've been in the hospital weeks before they let me have visitors. Your father was the first and only. I'm sorry this happened, Drake. If there'd only been some other way. Sure, Crash, old sport, you can afford to be sorry. The cycle show is yours for now. But someday, Simpson, it will be mine. Go on, get out of here. I never saw your father again, never saw much of anyone after that. When the hospital released me, I became a loner, an outcast, if you will, shunned by people wherever I went. Until at last, I stopped going anywhere. I'd reached the end when they found me, gave me this hypnotic helmet, and the courage to ride a cycle again. Now, finally, that the show will be mine, as it was meant to be. That's not true. You're not winning back the show. You're stealing it. Hey, Super Game Station. Oh my god, look at his face. Holy moly. Not stealing it, Roxanne. Merely collecting on a 20-year debt. Don't you think I deserve something? Oh, no! After all, when that race was over, your father had everything, and all I had was this. Oh, your face! It's horrible! Horrible! It is indeed. And for 20 years of living with it, I'll have your choice. I'll have your cycle show or your life. Nothing less will satisfy me. Enough, foul mortal. Leave the girl alone. Blaze, impossible. I haven't established second contact yet. How could you find me here? I am called the Ghost Rider for good reason, evil one. Those you entranced at the arena have, by my power, been released from your control with no memory of what had occurred. But I remember, foul fiend, earlier you proposed a bargain, which I now accept. Here are the ownership papers you demanded. May they bring you no peace. Sorry, Blaze, but with these papers in my hand, I'll finally rest easy. In this life, perhaps. Come, Roxanne. Let us be away from this madman's lair. Away? You fool! Did you really think I'd let you walk out of here to tell the authorities I forced the papers from you? I suppose it was a foolish notion. Well, it's the last foolish notion you ever gonna have, fireface. Okay, fellas, on my count, open fire. 1, 2... Okay. Ugh! Spider-Man! Gee, I didn't know they taught you how to count that high in reform school. Aw, you guessed. And I so wanted to keep it a surprise. Which is why I hid my Spidey tracer on the back of your cycle, clunkhead. It led us right to you. Excellent, Spider-Man. Our plan worked. Patow! Thwack! You can pat yourself on the back later, hotshot, like when we're done mopping up here. Forgive me, web slinger. You're right. A few bolts of hellfire will smack. What? Johnny, please help me. The orb escaping with Roxanne. Foul villain, I'll... Excuse my sudden departure, Spider-Man. But under the circumstances, I know you'll understand. Thud, buck. Don't mind me, Spook Skull. I like being left to handle a half-dozen guys by myself. Not that these punks take much handling. There, all nice and neat. Now if one of you would kindly lend me a cycle. An instant later, gotta give Orby credit for finding out-of-the-way hideouts. An abandoned power room on an equally abandoned subway spur, no less. Guess with the housing shortage and all, it was the best he could do. Ouch, this big bruiser is more difficult to control than the little 200cc job I used to have. And these blamed tracks aren't making it any easier to... Hey, there they are. Keep away from me, Blaze, I warn you. Those who gave me my helmet also supplied me with this. A laser gun. Come on, Blaze, move it. We're gaining on him. Blast, can't gain traction on these crumbling tracks, and if we don't stay with the orb, we may lose him in the station ahead. This is it, the treasure you've been waiting for, a genuine Spider-Man medallion coin with a three-dimensional sculptured image of the world's famous web slinger. It's pretty cool. Sudden light, as a trio of raging racing machines burst out of the tunnel's darkness and onto the gritty, garbage-strewn platform. Then past startled spectators up a long flight of chiseled marble stairs into Grand Central Station. Crossroads of the Nation, an old radio show called it. And tonight a battleground as well for three seeming lunatics roaring wildly ever onward. And woe be unto anything or anyone that strays into their path. The orb has us stymied, web-slinger. As long as Roxanne is his captive, there's little we can do. Oh? I figure there's plenty we can do if our timing is correct. To coin a cliche, hothead, here's my plan. Thus, moments later, as the eye-dome desperado attempts to dissuade his relentless pursuers, stay away from me, fools, or die. Okay, GR, now. Simultaneously, webbing stream and hellfire bolt lance out, with calculatedly successful results. What? The girl! The firebolt dislodged my hold on her! And now Spider-Man's accursed webbing pulls her from my grasp. They've stolen my edge. Don't worry, your Halloween mask, Ghosty. The girl's fine, just a little shaken. I'll stay with her while you take care of a certain loose end. Thanks, Webslinger. I shall indeed. Oh, I think you deserve to know. I'm not wearing a mask. Then instants after the spectral cyclist overtakes his foe. You cannot destroy one already beyond death, villain. Skack! Blaze again, but this time I'll destroy. Huh? My pistol too hot to hold. Have to get out of here. For some strange reason, my hypnotic helmet doesn't work on Blaze. And without my laser gun, or the girl as hostage, he has the advantage. Surrender, foolish mortal. Your schemes are at an end. You cannot hope to escape one from the burning realm below. No, you won't take those papers back. I won't let you. The cycle show is mine. Now mine. Do you hear me? Follow me to the ends of the earth if you want, but I'll never give it up. Never. You madman, come back. Don't you see what's ahead? There's a train in the tunnel. No, no. Nothing I can do to help him now. And only instants to save myself. If only this tunnel is high enough. Made it right under the wire. But anything left in the express's path is finished. Whoo-rah! And when the train is passed, no sign of the orb's body back there. The train must have dragged it down the tunnel. But I did find these laying on the tracks. That poor mad fool to go through all that effort to sacrifice everything for these. I'm almost glad he didn't live long enough to find out these papers were worthless, mere forgeries. No man should have to know he died for a hollow dream. Fare you well, Spider-Man. Perhaps we will meet again. I'll look forward to it, Ghosty. Wait a minute, did he say he's not wearing a mask? Spidey, Captain Marvel, and a brand new menace. Beware the basilisk, my son. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So the cover, this situation in the cover did not happen. Just did not happen. Spider-Man was not trapped on the tracks with the train coming, and none of that happened. Clickbait. It is. It is. 50-year-old clickbait. Wait, he's not wearing a mask? No, that's his head. That's his face. Alright, so that was our little flashback here. Let's quickly get through this one. And then we can, yeah. Okay, so, there goes another one. Wait a minute. That's the Ghost Rider. He beat Roulette in Vegas a couple days ago and teamed up with Spider-Man in Fun City. Ghost Rider number 5 and team up number 15. So, there we go. We got our flashback. He must be after that first biker. Wish I could join him. Life ain't been too exciting lately. Not like when Daredevil and I went after that bunch that tried to frame me. Daredevil's some kind of guy to give an ex-con like me who once fought him a second chance. Daredevil number 58, 64, and 67. I don't have those, so we're not reading them. At least not yet. There's no way his head turns into a flaming skull. Impossible. You know, this might be a chance to pay Daredevil back for giving me my big TV break. Yeah. Mr. Stuntmaster, well, I never. Just because I asked him if there was anything between him and Karen Page. Doesn't he realize that a star's life belongs to his fans? Perhaps he holds the view that a man's life is his own, but such talk must be put aside for a time, while we rejoin a hectic chase. I can't get close enough to blast him. That promise is going to be harder to keep than I figured. Some promise to a man who tried to make me his private crime buster last issue, and his son who treated Roxanne Simpson to force me to go after an international crime cartel. Zodiac broke that man, reduced him to a pathetic, whimpering madman. That got to me. Nobody should do that to a man. One problem, is this the same Zodiac that destroyed that man? All of their crimes seem to be against Cornelius Van Lunt, but Van Lunt was Zodiac's leader in the guise of Taurus. And the whole mob was clobbered by the Avengers gang weeks ago, in Avengers number 120 to 122. My only chance of solving this mystery is to catch my cycling friend and... Zoom! Zoom! Somebody's behind me, coming up fast. Look, fellas, you can win your choice of neat prizes free regularly, plus $2 to $10 cash every week with Grit. Alright. How's tricks, Ghost Rider? Got a spare supervillain for a fellow biker to tangle with? The Stuntmaster. Leave me, foolish mortal. The one I seek is too powerful for any mere performer to battle. Testy, ain't you? It's a good thing I thrive on rejection. You seriously wish to risk your life against the power of Zodiac? Why? Let's say it's my way of paying back some pretty hefty favors, pal. I got a hunch you'd understand something like that, right? I do, Stuntmaster. Shall we proceed? You got it, Ghost Rider. Speaking of getting it, I can't shake the Ghost Rider, but he hasn't gained any ground either. But his cycle sounds closer. No, I'm being pursued by two foes. The Ghost Rider and the Stuntmaster. There's the full page. Special note from the writer. When you ask that Jim Mooney for a dramatic shot, you don't get chicken feed. Wow. Very dramatic shot. Indian and Lincoln cents by the pound, dated from the 1880s through the 1930s. Sacks and sacks of cents have been accumulating in my coin vault for many years. I can't spend weeks or months cataloging, grading, and pricing thousands and thousands individually, so I'm going to sell them by the pound. 1 pound, $10. Sample sack, $3. Okay. Good shot, Ghost Rider. You spooked him. Pardon the expression. As was my intention, friend. Zaps! Screech! Since you set him up so nicely, the least I can do is kick in my cycle jets and cream that punk. The fool is going to collide with me. Whole sack of coin, yeah. I've got to swerve out of his path no matter what. Hey, Ghost Rider. If I'm a fool, how come he's doing a header? An excellent stratagem, Stuntmaster. You've stopped his flight without harming him. Now he will tell us what lies behind this second zodiac, or face my burning torch. I warned you against interfering with me, Blaze, and the price of your foolhardiness is death. And how do you know I'm not already dead, Taurus? Can the ghost jive? Can the ghost jive, Ghost Rider? He's gonna try something. What's happening to him? He's changing. You wanted to know the secret of the second zodiac, my friends? Well, this is it, you unmitigated cretins. For though you defeated Taurus, now you will, in turn, fall before the power of Scorpio. Zack! Ugh! Look out, GR! He's got the Zodiac key! Daredevil once warned me! Oh! Fade out. Fade in to a dingy waterfront warehouse. Hey, Diggler Dirk, how you doing? Whew, that key packs quite a wallop. Hey, it's another one of the Zodiac bunch. Aquarius, by name. I suspect he's the same foul fiend who laid us low, but with him, can't that be one of Satan's demons? Quite right, my helpless adversary. How else could I become the one-man Zodiac? Aye, Johnny Blaze, you are not only mortal touched by hell's power. As I served roulette in the guise of the human called Slifer, now I serve a new master, one who will deliver your very soul to Satan. Issue number 5, The Mad Footnoter. Official property of Scar. They should not die with their questions unanswered, Demon Slifer. They know Zodiac was defeated, but are unaware that defeat came about by a plot to wrest control from Corellius Van Lunt. Van Lunt lured the Dissenters and the Avengers into a camouflage space trap, shooting both groups into the beyond and slow death. The Avengers saved us Zodiac, reunited to battle them, but it was too late. Our houses had been divided. Zock, and could not stand before the raw might of our super foes. The courts were uncommonly swift in sentencing us to lifelong prison terms. Van Lunt was equally swift in preparing an appeal, but only for himself. I hated him for that, but my enmity was to be increased 1,000-fold by later events. Okay, there's the Ghost Riders page when we got the Marvel value stamp. Okay, we'll come back later. Unknown to the others, I suffered from a rare lung condition, one that worsened as a result of Van Lunt's space trap. The doctors gave me 1 year to live at best. 1 year! I screamed to the heavens that I would revenge myself on Van Lunt and all who had contributed to my coming death. I screamed to the heavens, but my shouts were heard elsewhere. Surprisingly, I felt no fear. I knew why the demon had come. We struck a deal. For 1 year, mortal, you shall have the powers of the combined zodiac, ample time for you to gain vengeance, and at the end of that year, your soul will be mine. A chilling thought, but had not my past crimes already condemned me? I agreed to the deal. Aquarius, you have sold your soul far too cheaply. I think not. Already using the power of 5 Zodiac members, I have gained revenge on Van Lunt. The rest will follow swiftly, once you are disposed of Slifer. You shall defy Satan no more. Just one chance. Have to use my Hellfire with pinpoint accuracy, and hope the Stuntmaster can take it from there. He can. Ugh! Be with you in half a sec, gear. After I put this sucker to sleep. Blast, he's changing again. Quite right, you can defeat disease-ravaged Aquarius. But let's see how you fare against Cancer and his pincer powers. GR, his claws are crushing me. Smash! He can't help you now. You've had it. Okay. It's you who's had it, Aquarius. You've broken free of those earthly chains, but now you face the power of a demon born. Your pedigree does not interest me, hell scum, nor your boasts of strength. Master! What? The Ghost Rider is loose. Then it will not be Cancer who finishes you, Stuntmaster. But the one-man Zodiac has many forms. And Capricorn shall win this day. GR, watch out. Take your friend. Take him and be damned. Whoomp. Damned to wait fearfully for that day when I shall return, to end both your miserable lives. You're injured. I'll get a doctor. I'd call you a very brave man. No, listen, Johnny. I don't pretend to know what's going on here, or what you are, for that matter, but I do know this. Aquarius has to be stopped. He's killed 3 men so far. Last issue. Also last issue, footnote, promise. What? And there's no telling how many more may die before he's through. Go after him. A couple of busted ribs won't polish off an old stuntman like me. I'd call you a very brave man. For what it's worth, I call you friend. Now get your butt in gear, flame face. You've got a job to do. This is the waterfront. What a place for Aquarius to have taken us. He can duck down 100 alleys here, unless someone saw him when he lit out of here. That woman, maybe. I'd better tone down my spook act, or I'll scare her out of her boots. Female, have you seen a man garbed in yellow and with green skin in this vicinity? Gotta hand it to you, chum. It's a more original come-on than most Johns can manage. But I don't think you're my type, so beat it, huh, pal? Ugh. I'll have to borrow the Stuntmaster's wheels. My flame cycle being immaterial to all but me, Aquarius couldn't have brought it along. So now I have to go after the most dangerous joker I've ever tangled with on an unfamiliar bike. I'm beginning to think that flame job just isn't worth the hold it. One of Zodiac's original members was a woman. Attention literature lovers, we interrupt this bullpen bonus page to bring you this awesome announcement, headlining a brand new 30-page cover featuring 10 pages more than our distinguished competition. Marvel presents the first of its new sensational 50-cent giants, featuring Count Dracula and the flaming fighting man Human Torch, both colorfully cavorting in continual combat with our own wondrous web spinner. All this plus surprise features to boot, on sale for only 50 cents and worth every shekel. That looks kind of cool. Giant-sized Spider-Man and Dracula. I'd read that. Aquarius, I command you to turn and face your final battle. It amused me to pass under your very eyes in the form of one who betrayed me, but I fear dear sweet Virgo cannot deal with you as effectively as Ares the Ram. Splam. I'm getting awfully tired of that clown doing this to me. When I get my hands on him, I'm gonna quick fry him and send him back to Satan in a chicken delight box. Easy, Johnny. You sound like a cornball Spider-Man. And one thing I don't need is a superhero career. Just finish the one job, that's all. Now, how did Stuntmaster work these jets? Bingo! Now to get this thing high enough. Whoosh! To spot my horn-headed playmate. Ah, there he is. I want to remember him just as he is. Before I slaughter him. Zoom! The Ghost Rider. Your running is at an end, villain. We will conclude this affair here and now. Miscalculated my leap. We're both heading into the drink. Biff. How about that? My skull still blazes underwater. Oh. Aquarius has some kind of fish man. This is Pisces' domain, my persistent foe. You don't stand a chance. Then I shall force you from your domain by raising the temperature of these brackish water 1,000-fold, and praying I don't boil myself, too. Sizzle! Gurgle, gurgle. The heat it's unbearable. The man is a living furnace, but I will not be cheated of my revenge. Hear me, Johnny Blaze. Hear Aquarius, you'll never defeat me. I am 12 foes in one. I can strike again and again, until I destroy you completely. Aquarius, your time has come. I want your soul. What? Are you mad? It hasn't been a year, only mere weeks. Think, Aquarius, you have assumed the form of each member of the Zodiac once. Is that not a year? A zodiacal year? Am I going to fight both of them, or does the demon have some other purpose? But that wasn't the deal I agreed to. I won't go with you. I won't. Do you seriously believe you have a choice? Ha 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 ha! No! Good Lord, they're gone. What next? You had to ask? Next, Satan himself, Ghost Rider's most desperate challenge. Official property of Scar. Alright, well, there we go. That was Ghost Rider number 7. Whew, okay. Yeah. Oh, there. Alright, well, thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. Let's see, next week we'll be doing, I guess, Ghost Rider number 8 and Star Wars number 21. So, always read the fine print on a deal. Yeah. Alright, I have to go. I've got stuff I need to do. So I'm going to end it here today. I should be back tomorrow, most likely, unless I need to take a... I hate having to take days off, because I already took Thursday off. But I do have to do my exam for school and get all that stuff done. So I might be back tomorrow. I'm planning on tomorrow, as I usually do, but we'll see. It's just been really busy lately. Let's see. Who can we raid? Who's good for raiding right now? Oh, Celery Man is playing Skyward Sword. He also lives here in the Boise area. We'll give him a raid. That'll be cool. Thanks for the stream. Do what you need to do. Thanks, Zeph. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the comic. Appreciate y'all being here, as always. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good week. Bye bye. Let's see. Wait, let me see if the shout out works. No, that's not shout out. That's I want to do /raid. Gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, raid. Here we go. See ya, Mayo-dongs. Okay, my raid message thing isn't coming up. I don't know why. Oh, maybe I needed to refresh my page. That might be it. So let's refresh. Do you guys see it? Is the raid happening? I have no idea. I can't even tell. Oh, there it is. Okay, it finally came up. Alright, have a good week, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See the raid? Okay, good. Alright.